It's really hard for people. We live in a society where everybody wants to have the most perfect photoshopped image. They want to edit their video to the perfect second. And then even when they have a really good photo, they overanalyze it and need to take 40 more and color correct everything and move this and move that. And that's just not reality. The fans and the followers, they know what you look like. The fans and the followers want to see real life. Occasionally, if you're on a big traveling trip, or you're up on stage, or you have some crazy cool thing happening, or you're holding the award, and you want it to be this perfect picture and you want to Photoshop it, go ahead, I understand. But in general, in those moments, when you're up there holding that trophy because you won Employee of the Month at your job, or you became Real Estate Agent of the Year, or you got a fitness trophy, or you won the local chef's barbecue contest or the food truck contest, whatever is your profession or style, telling people the struggle to get there. Say you're a makeup artist and you got the amazing job to do the Victoria's Secret runway show, or you get to do Kylie Jenner's makeup once. Telling the story along the way, saying, I used to do makeup for free at all the photo shoots, then I got paid for this music video shoot, and then I got noticed by this person who introduced me to Kylie Jenner, or who introduced me to the head stylist for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, or who introduced me to Vogue magazine. And you tell the story about your struggle. That's so much more relatable than just posting a picture, a selfie of you and Kylie Jenner, or you and the Victoria's Secret fashion models, or you with the editor of Vogue doing their makeup. By skipping that whole story, you take away the most important, compelling part. People want to be a part of your story. That's the reason we watch movies. That's why we watch TV shows. That's why you notice some of the biggest music artists of all time, they have a storyline to them. They have a struggle. Something happened in their life, and you can tell when they sing. You can see it when they act. The storyline is so important. So many of the most famous entrepreneurs have storylines to them that we relate to. You hear about Damon John from FUBU, and you heard the 19 years of struggle he went through to get there. And how he had to, at first, borrow his mom's house, take a mortgage out. He was selling drugs on the side. Then he was borrowing money from people to start this company. He couldn't raise any money. He went through a struggle, and people felt like they were a part of it. And then he went on to do $400 million in sales. So when you think about any of these events, whether it's Damon John or Mark Cuban or all these different storylines, is you get to feel a part of their struggle. You look at Kelly Clarkson from American Idol, and the whole way that she got onto American Idol when she was a waitress the day before, and drove last minute for the very last part of the contest, gets on there, and all of a sudden becomes a superstar. It's been 15 years since then. Too many times people think that they have to show only their best life. They have to show only their best Photoshop thing. They don't realize that by being authentic and transparent and letting people in, they buy into your story so much more. Because we can't, as fans and followers, if you have 30,000 fans and followers, 29,900 and something of them can't afford to be on a private jet or in a Lamborghini or take a picture with Kylie Jenner or Victoria's Secret fashion show or the editor of Vogue magazine or whatever. They want to see this stuff. It's exciting if that's what you do and you win a fitness contest, and as a fan, 29,000 fans can't win a fitness contest. We want to look up to you and aspire to that. But if you want us to be a part of that story and that struggle and comment and engage and tag our friends and be a part of it with you, not just for that one post, by telling your story along the way to win that fitness competition or win that food truck competition, by showing your daily workouts or your daily preparations or your daily testing of your food or whatever it is that you're doing, by showing the daily process of it. If you're building a house and you're going to flip a house, if you just show us the final product of that flipped house that you bought for $400K and you sold for $600K, it's freaking boring. If you just buy a house and show us a house, and then 3 months later you show us a finished product, you missed out on 3 months of content that's really, really interesting and compelling. Maybe you don't think it is. Maybe you think it's bad to show somebody that you're sitting there fixing the plumbing yourself or fixing a sink that's exploding. But people want to see that stuff because that's more relatable. That's our lives. Your fans and followers, that's their real life. They deal with struggles. They work a 9 to 5 most likely. So to watch you for those 3 months from the day you bought that house for $400K and watch you every day deal with contractors, deal with problems and the city permits, and showing us photos of, oh, you planted a rose garden where it used to be all dirt, how you removed these sinks and you went to Home Depot and you were negotiating and you found these people to help you install it for you and then they did it wrong. Like, showing all those things makes us feel a part of your storyline for 3 months. We feel like that's our house when you sell it for $600,000 3 months later. We feel like we were a part of that whole struggle. And then we're proud of you when that moment happens. And then we're excited to see what you do next, because now you have all this new profit margin. What's the next house he's going to buy? Maybe he's going to buy a fourplex. What's he going to do next? You see the difference of just showing us, oh, I bought a house for $400,000. Whoa, I sold a house for $600,000. I made money. Those are both one-off moments that have compelling things to them, and you're missing out on 90 days in between, which is 90 to 270 pieces of content, which is thousands or tens of thousands of interactions and engagements instead of one-on-one. So I compel you, I implore you, I beg you, when you do these posts on social media, don't be fake. It's okay to have occasional photoshops and beautiful pictures here and there, but truly to let people in, be authentic, be transparent. The number one most engaging thing on social media is the human face. If you sit there and Photoshop it perfectly, people don't feel as connected to you. So keep your eyes open, look straight in the camera, be authentic, and be transparent.